Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another NFL tier list. And in today's video, we're ranking starting running backs for the 2026-2027 NFL season. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Starting off, we have James Cook. And I think last year I put him in the great tier, but this year he's going into the elite tier because last season he led the NFL in rushing, and for a while he was projected to run for over 2,000 yards. But he fell short. De'Von Achane, I'm going to put him in great. But I do think De'Von Achane is on the cusp of being an elite running back. He had 1,300 rushing yards. He just really hasn't had the touchdowns to go with his yards. Now, TreVeyon Henderson, I'm going to put him in good because he really didn't come out swinging last year, but that's to be expected with a rookie running back. But towards the end of the season, he was going off. Ramondre Stevenson, I'm going to put in backup. Breece Hall, I think I'll put in great. If he could just stay healthy for a full season and the Jets can utilize him better, I think he can be an elite running back. But just like De'Von Achane, he doesn't really have the touchdowns yet. He has the yards, hasn't gotten the touchdowns. Now, Derrick Henry, I'm putting him in elite. There's just no way Derrick Henry is still producing like he is, despite being in his 30s now. 1,500 yards and 16 touchdowns is just crazy. Okay, Chase Brown, I think he's great, but same story as De'Von Achane and Breece Hall. Just hasn't had the production of Derrick Henry or James Cook yet. Jaylen Warren, I'd say he's good, but I think his production is about to go down because of Rico Dowdle. And Rico Dowdle, I'm still going to put him in good, but I'm going to put him above Jaylen Warren. I just really like Rico Dowdle, and I might be biased because he was on my fantasy team for a little bit last year, and he had some pretty gross games last year. And I can't wait to see what he does on the Steelers, especially since he's reunited with Mike McCarthy. Quinshon Judkins, pretty much the same story as TreVeyon Henderson. He probably would have had a great season if it wasn't for being injured. Jonathan Taylor, yeah, he's elite. Every time he plays a full season, he always ends up getting like 20 plus touchdowns. Now, Tony Pollard, I'm going to put at the very front of good. He's not going to put up elite numbers like these guys, but I think most teams would still be happy with him being their starting running back. Tyjae Spears, I really do want him to be good, but really is just a backup. Bashul Tutin, I think I'll put him at the end of good. Of the few games we saw him play, he did play very well. And hopefully this season, he can show people why the Jaguars drafted him. David Montgomery, I think he's great. The fact that he still had that good of production, despite sharing the backfield with Jahmyr Gibbs, was still pretty impressive. Nick Chubb, this was Nick Chubb 3 seasons ago, or at this point 4 seasons ago. He would be somewhere between elite and great, but now, sadly, I'm gonna put him in the just retire tier because I don't really think any team wants a running back that's in his 30s that is only a few seasons removed from a very bad injury. Kenneth Walker, he's always shared the backfield with another running back on the Seahawks, and now that he's on the Chiefs, I think he'll have way better production. Seeing how good of football Kenneth Walker played in the playoffs should kind of indicate what type of running back he's going to be next season. Ashton Jeanty, I think he's already a great running back. Has really good contact balance, makes people miss, and he had some pretty good production. And in my opinion, his rookie season was very similar to Jahmyr and Bijan's. Didn't have a bad season, but didn't blow people away. But that's to be expected when you're drafted by the Raiders. But this season, I think he'll make the jump that Jahmyr and Bijan made as well, because he has a better O-line now and has some better quarterbacks. Okay, next, we have Marion Hampton. And I know Marion didn't play a lot of games last year, but from the games he was in last year, he actually did have some pretty good production. I'm going to put him in great, and I think he'll make a big jump next season. Dobbins is another running back I like, but I'm going to put him in good. He just hasn't played a full season, but he's pretty much still in his prime, so he has some time. RJ Harvey, I think, is good. I think I'll put him right next to J.K. Dobbins. He may not have had a ton of yards last year, but he had 12 touchdowns. And that's very good production for a rookie. Saquon. I know Saquon's production dipped a little bit this season, but I still think he's elite. Javonte Williams. Now, he was a surprise last season. People expected him to be washed, but he proved everyone wrong and had the best season of his career. And I think he's now a great running back, and I think he's towards the top. Cam Skattebo. I think just like Marion Hampton, he was having a great season before he got injured. So I'm going to put him in the great tier. I know he didn't play a full season, but the games he played, he showed that he has potential to be an elite running back. Tyrone Tracy, I think he's a good running back. His rookie season was a surprise for the Giants. Unfortunately, now he has to compete with Cam Scatterboo. Rashad White, I think he's a good running back. I really liked him on the Bucks, but now he's on Washington. I think he'll have a pretty good season for them, even though he has some pretty stiff competition. Now, Bill, I think I'm going to put him below Rashad White. I think he had a great rookie season, despite being a 7th round pick. Okay, Aaron Jones, I know last year I put him at great, but he didn't really have a great season last year. Not like his first season on the Vikings. And Aaron Jones is getting a bit old, so much as it pains me to do this, I think I'm going to put him in the just retired tier. Jordan Mason, he's good. I don't think a team would be that upset with having him as their running back, but I wouldn't be that excited either. Now, Josh Jacobs, I think I'm going to put him at great, maybe below Devon Achane. Jahmyr Gibbs, I think he's elite. It's crazy how fast Jahmyr Gibbs became an elite running back. And he already has 49 touchdowns. Isaiah Pacheco, basically David Montgomery's replacement. Honestly, I didn't think he was that good of a running back on the Chiefs. I'm going to put him in backup tier. DeAndre Swift. I'm glad he started having a decent season for once, but I think he's going to the middle of good. He just never really had the elite production. But unfortunately, I think his chances are also very slim at this point because of Kyle Monangai, who I'll put a little bit lower than DeAndre Swift in the good tier, but I still think Kyle Monangai has the potential to become a great running back. Bucky Irving, I think I'm going to put him in great. I know last season he was injured, but the games he did play, he had some really good production. Kenneth Gainwell, I think he's kind of the definition of a backup running back. And now he shares the backfield with Bucky Irving. And to be honest, Kenneth Gainwell is pretty much a Bucky Irving clone. Chuba Hubbard, I think he's great. A couple seasons ago, he had his best season, had like 11 touchdowns for like 1,300 scrimmage yards, which is really good considering how bad the Panthers' O-line has been. Travis Etienne, I think he's great. But now Travis Etienne is on the Saints, and I think his production will only get better from here now. Alvin Kamara, I think he should just retire. Okay, Bijan Robinson, elite. Every game the Falcons play, it just ends up being the Bijan Robinson show every time. Now, Brian Robinson, I think he's backup. Christian McCaffrey, he's elite. Every time Christian McCaffrey is healthy, he always ends up having around 17 to like 20 touchdowns. Now, Zach Charbonnet, I think he's good. Now I got Jadarian Price. I think he has potential to be a really good rookie running back. But since he's still just a rookie and hasn't played a single snap in the NFL yet, I'm going to put him in the rookie tier. Now, Kyren Williams, great. He's had 10 plus touchdowns the last 3 seasons. Blake Corum, I think he's pretty good. He basically is a clone of Kyren Williams. Jeremiah Love, same thing as Jadarian Price. Tyler Algier, or Algier, however you pronounce his last name. He's a good running back. It's just unfortunate that the Cardinals decided to draft Jeremiah Love, despite bringing in Tyler Algier. And the Cardinals still have Trey Benson and James Conner. And speaking of James Conner, I think he should just retire. I know a few seasons ago he had a really good season, but he just gets injured too much, and he's just getting older. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tier list video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.